is Lagos Local News, and I am Samuel Owooso. Election is in a few days' time. In the less than 72 hours now, Nigerians will be going to polls to vote for their preferred candidates. I want to enjoin you to desist from the act of vote selling. Don't sell your vote, don't sell your conscience, as it matters this time. Vote credibility, vote great antecedents, and then we have a better Nigeria. And on this segment, I bring you news that makes the rounds recently on the entertainment world and, of course, in the political world. Then let's get to business of the day. And the first story I'll be taking today is that of INEC to know their preparation towards the coming general election. And let us read the story. Ahead of Saturday's presidential National Assembly elections, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, on Wednesday commenced the distribution of sensitive materials in states including Lagos, Benue, Ondo, Ekiti, and Owooso. In no fewer than 9 states, the Electoral Commission stepped up preparations through the distribution of sensitive materials to local government areas. And this is to tell you that the Independent National Electoral Commission is doing all things possible to ensure that the polls go free and fair election coming Saturday. So do your part in ensuring that you go out there to vote for your preferred candidate on this set date. Then let's move to the next story. As part of the preparations for the polls, President Muhammadu Buhari has met with security chiefs at the presidential villa, Abuja, where he said INEC had no excuse not to conduct successful polls. It was learned that the unscheduled meeting was at the instance of the INEC chairman, Mahmoud Yakubu, who explained that it was all part of efforts toward free and fair and credible elections. You see, like some Nigerians have been experiencing fear about this coming general elections, thinking that this may lead to a violence or a riot which may generate protest and a revolution. I want to tell you Nigerians that there is nothing to be afraid of, as the president of Nigeria has said that there is nothing stopping INEC not to conduct a free and fair election. All security operatives that needed to be on board to have a free and fair election has been contacted, and they have been deployed as I speak with you. So there's not going to be violence. You go and exercise your franchise coming Saturday, February 25 of this year. Then let's move to the next story. The Supreme Court on Wednesday fixed March 3, 2023 for its judgment to the 10 governors' suit against the federal government and the Central Bank of Nigeria over the new Naira note deadline. The shifting of the judgment date dashed the hope of those who had thought the Apex Court would end the case ahead of the presidential election slated for Saturday. This is still on the issue of new Naira notes and old Naira notes, and I hope that after the election we have more view concerning this particular seat of the Supreme Court. Then let's move to the next story. The chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Abdul Rashid Bawa, has raised the alarm over alleged plans by politicians to buy votes in kind and cash ahead of Saturday's general elections. He made the claim during an interview on Channels Television's election program, the 2023 verdict. This is one of the concerns that I have raised earlier. You see, vote selling and vote buying will be one of the predominant things in this election. But if you shun it, if I shun it, there's nobody that wants to buy our conscience. Don't sell your vote because of 5,000, 7,000, 8,000. You can't spend and depend on that for the next 8 years. There's much more to government. Then let's move to the next story. The Economic Community of West Africa of Savo Mission to Nigeria has employed the federal government to be proactive in addressing the food and cash scarcity citizens of the country are facing. ECOWAS further noted that the insecurity crisis in the country should be resolved before the February 25 election. I hope all this will be attended to by the federal government to ensure that there is free and fair election, because the insecurity and the scarcity of cash and the scarcity of fuel is one of the concerns that may impede the free and fair election of this nation. But I pray that not and such thing will not happen. Then let's move to the entertainment story. Famous Nollywood actress and filmmaker Tony Abraham has responded to critics of the support for the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, APC, that is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Recall that the actress had earlier in January doing a live interview on the popular television talk show The View. She said she would be voting for Tinubu because she loves him for the things he has done for our industry. The actress has been called out, insulted, and trolled on social media since her declaration. Speaking amid the backlash, the unbothered Toyin, during a live Instagram session with actress Kemi Afolabi, said those who placed curses on her over her preferred candidate were wasting their time. You see, I don't actually know what actually happened these days if you claim to support any candidate and people begin to troll you. Actually, this is very wrong. As a citizen of Nigeria in the Constitution of Nigeria, you have the right to support any of the candidates of your choice. So it is not mandated and it is not important for all of us to support a candidate for that matter. And I must tell you that we have 18 aspirants in this ongoing election, in this coming election. We have 18 presidential aspirants that is vying for the post of the president of the great country, Nigeria. So if anyone finds joy in supporting someone, it must not be a crime. Then this will be where I'll be drawing the curtain close on this segment on Lagos Local News Review. I am Samuel Owooso, but don't forget this: ensure that you vote during this coming election if you have your PVC. If you don't have your PVC, stay at home because it is a great offense to attempt to vote in an election that you are not qualified. Thanks for being here. I am Samuel Owooso. Bye for now.